Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Monster Drink Fan 605 here, back with another video. Now, I haven't got a chance to do this video so many times. I had so many outtakes. At first I tried, hold on, let me pause this video here. Sorry about that, guys. I had so many outtakes with this video. It's because number one, my cell phone wouldn't let me record a video this long. And number two, I got interrupted and I got pissed off. I slammed the side of the camera off too hard and thought it destroyed my camera at first, but I guess not. So anyways, guys, as you guys may know, I got a new Xbox Live microphone. It's the same one. It's the same one that Mason took, except it's all brand new. It's clean. It's good. It's good, brand new. Now, I haven't got a chance to go into detail on my video where I told you guys that my Xbox mic was stolen. I haven't got a chance to tell you guys that because, well, apparently my cell phone wouldn't allow me to record that long, so I'm just going to say this. I'm going to go into detail at the very beginning of how this happened and what happened. Okay, so, and I'm getting messages on my phone. Sorry about that, guys. God damn. So, a few days ago, we had a kid over here for a sleepover for like 2 or 3 times, I think. But I'll get to that later. So I had a kid over here for a sleepover here a bunch of times named Cole. And I first met Cole. I ran into Kelly a bunch of times down the street. She actually lives a few blocks down my street, right beside the St. Catherine's Church. See, what happened is, after having a sleepover at my house by Cole, we had another kid who had slept over at my house a couple of times or 3 times. What happened is, like, after the second time he had slept over here, or 3rd time, JR had told me that, or Kelly had told me, that Mason is, known for stealing stuff, such as my Xbox Live microphone, and my dad's snuff can. And yes, I do chew snuff, but that's not the point. The point is that Mason was known for stealing stuff around Du Bois. And he first stole from his cousin JR. And JR is Kelly's husband. So what he stole was, he was looking through drawers and he was looking at silverware, he was looking at Xbox games or PS3 games or something like that, and he took most of those out. He was opening drawers and everything. He was stealing from JR non-stop on that one day. So he took some stuff from JR and then he ran down the street to his place, and then he came back up to JR's place, and JR looked at him and he said, "Run, bitch, run." That's what he said. And then, so Mason ran back down, he got all JR's stuff back, he brought it back up to his place, and apparently he did the same thing to me and my parents. Sorry about that, guys, chewing snuff. So what happened is, like, I allowed him to have a sleepover at my house in the middle of the night the very first time he came down. After when Cole had his sleepovers at my house a bunch of times, let me see if this is still recording. What happened is, he had a sleepover at my house, and we were watching House of a Thousand Corpses. And after when the movie was over, I shut the lights off, the TV off, and then we went to bed. So we went to bed after that, and he went back down to JR's place, I believe, or Devin's place, or whatever. And his girlfriend was working at Dr. Doolittle's. And what happened is, like, I started to believe that he took my dad's snuff can is because my dad had a can of Copenhagen Fine Cut in the freezer. He always keeps the snuff cans in the freezers. I always keep my snuff cans in my dresser drawer. He took that out of the freezer, and he told me that it was his, that he got it from Sheetz. But I can actually kind of tell that he was lying. He was shaking his lip a couple of times, like he was guilty or something, and I didn't know what to do at that point. I didn't want to be kind of rude to him. It's because he kind of knows me very well, and so my dad was wondering where his snuff can was, and he did say to JR that he was missing a snuff can. We didn't say anything about it though, it's because I don't want Dad to go on a rampage about it though, so because I chew snuff too, but I buy my own snuff. I don't take from other people, so after when Mason had his sleepovers, he either went to JR's or he went to Devin's place. Now, he was known for stealing from JR and a bunch of other places. There's been multiple reports of robberies in DuBois, also meth addictions and heroin. And so, let me think, let me retract this here. He is actually friends with my friend Elijah's cousin Devin, and Mason is JR's cousin. And what happened is JR actually told the police that Mason and Devin were responsible for that robbery done at Mike's Hardware. It's right beside Palumbo's Meat Market. They came in and they stole a bunch of stuff. Then they ran out. And Mason was known for stealing from other places too. He was known for stealing this statue turtle thing. He was known for stealing ammunition from this one guy's house. He was a state trooper. And he was known for stealing from other places. He stole from a lot of places, including the house right beside Kelly's place, which is these two girls that are dating or something. What happened is a huge riot broke out at that place. From there, he stole a PSP Vista. It's kind of like a PSP handheld, which I used to have. I sold that to JR and Kelly. But the PSP Vista, he took that from the place right beside Kelly's place. Not the one I gave them, the one that he stole from the place right beside Kelly's place. And the thing is, DuBois is becoming a train wreck. It's becoming more like freaking like place for robbing and place for stealing meth and everything. It's getting crazy. And people are playing this Pokemon Go game, which is causing a bunch of accidents in our hometown. And this shit got really crazy. And there's nothing much to say though, but this is what I have to say. If you live in my hometown, always lock your doors before you go to bed, is because you'll never know. Mason could possibly break into your place and steal your crap. And trust me, he has been doing this non-stop. Like, he has been doing this 24/7. And he didn't quit. He didn't quit stealing from people. He didn't quit doing drugs and all that stuff. And I kind of feel bad about letting him in my place, though. Like, I thought I could trust him. It's because he is cousins with JR, and JR's a really nice guy. He chews tobacco like I do, but yeah, JR and Kelly are both nice people. But Mason, on the other hand, according to JR, he is considered a backstabber. And pretty much, like, Mason just takes advantage of people. Now, I know you probably guys are going to say, like, oh, why are you exposing this? This is not cool, dude. I mean, it's not cool to expose someone like that and try to get him so much hate. No, I'm not doing that. This is true. He stole a pair of my Xbox Live microphones. My like $20 Xbox Live microphone, he stole it. And he's not just stealing stuff, he's stealing money too. And everything that he stole, it costs money. Anything he steals, it costs money. And he is one of the crazy people in Du Bois that does crazy shit, including doing drugs, stealing from people, etc. And we did call the cops on him. We had like 2 cops over at my place to explain the whole story and get into detail what happened. Cole told the story too. And what happened is, now I'm going to move on to the part where he stole my microphone. Now, I just got up. I was extremely tired. I was exhausted. I was thinking about playing on my Xbox, but I decided to use the bathroom first. And then I was in the bathroom for like a while, and then I heard somebody come up the steps. I thought it was Elijah at first, but it turns out it was Mason. And Mason was asking where I was at, and I was in the bathroom. He knocked on my door and he said, "Hey Scotty, you want to hang out with me in Devon?" And I was like, "I don't know, dude, it depends." Like, he walked in without knocking, and he wasn't allowed at my area. And I didn't know pretty much what to do. I didn't want to threaten to call the police on him, is because, I don't know, I just didn't want to, like, fuel the fire or just make it worse. So, he left. He, like, went into, like, a, I don't know, some form of car. I forgot what, JR told me what type it was. I forgot what it's called, but a girl was driving it. And I think what happened is that him and Devin are probably out around stealing from people, including a state troopers, guns, a PSP Vista, a turtle, a statue turtle, my Xbox Live microphone, my dad's snuff can, and JR's stuff in his house. And it got completely insane, and that's all I have to say. So guys, if you live in my hometown, please lock your doors before you go to bed. That's what me and my parents are doing. We've been doing that ever since my Xbox Live microphone was stolen. Actually, ever since Mason was not allowed in the house anymore. I just gotta admit, I never get... Holy shit, speaker. No. I never get peace and quiet. I never do. I get pissed off every single damn day when I hear about this. It pisses me off so much I get pissed off physically and psychologically. And I just really wish I had my peace back. I want my life back. Like, seriously. Like, stealing my microphone, stealing from JR, stealing from the state trooper, stealing from the neighbors right beside Kelly and JR and Cole. I just gotta admit, like, God. Well, spread the word. Let anybody know about this Mason kid. I hope he goes to jail as soon as possible. He hasn't went to jail yet. The cops did arrive at his place, though. They haven't received any suspicious activity from him. They didn't see any of the stuff that he stole. They left the area without investigating. They probably had a search warrant on this guy. And they probably didn't get a search warrant, so they're probably out trying to set up the search warrant. So they probably weren't allowed to check the house without a search warrant. So well, anyways, guys, rate, comment, subscribe, favorite. Think about this. Do whatever you can to keep your stuff safe. Keep your daughter safe or whatever. Do whatever you can to have, like, all these crooks that are doing this in jail. I'm pretty sure there's more of these crooks around Du Bois, and they're escalating the city. They're terrorizing people. They're tormenting. And I just gotta admit, like, I feel bad for all the people that he victimized. My heart goes out to all of them about all the stuff that was taken and everything. And I do apologize that I let him in my place. I never should have. I never should have trusted him. I never should have. Since it was my fault that he took my microphone, I decided to go out and buy myself a new pair. So now the thing is, I did get a comment on my Xbox Live stolen video. Someone did say that, dude, just calm down. It's Xbox Live microphones only cost like $5. Well, not for the good pair, because the pair I have right here, that pair right there, that's the good pair. That's the pair that actually lasts longer because it's expensive. It doesn't really matter if, you know, it doesn't cost that amount of money that he stole. Still, it's a felony, it's a crime, it's against the law to steal from people like that. And we all know that. We should be old enough to know better that it's wrong to steal something that's not yours. Especially when it comes to people like Mason. So, learn from what I said, keep your stuff safe, and see you guys later.